Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Age of Empires 3 replay. Spawn bottom left side as the yellow Order of the Dragons, we have Unreadable with a capital 1. Spawn top right side as the red Zizu's Legacy, we have SethGekko182. Let's see now. Looks like the map generation, looks like some deer and boar spawn pretty close to each other over here. There's more close deer deposits spawn a little bit far out, but definitely safe towards the left. Boar and deer over here pretty close. And once again, deer off the side. I'd say it's actually a little bit more exposed based on how the mountain pass is working. The mountain pass, everyone's actually up the mountain or hillside. Either way. Quite a bit of gold, and of course it's in a map. This map has a bunch of small gold deposits in the center. Large wood behind for yellow. Red has more off in the middle and front. Or off the side and front. Looks like the Dragonfly has this stone gold right next to each other. This may be a good spot for the Aachen Chapel. Or, oh, let's see now. He's going for the Menwork Palace. The Menwork Palace, of course, gives out some blacksmith unique research, as well as research faster and cheaper. Looks like Yellow took time to corral the deer into a pile, so he's maybe going to expand here relatively quickly. Meditation Garden's now going on up. Right here, which will give him a decent amount of food, some wood, and some gold. Probably could have done a little bit better. Maybe deploying right there gives him 2 stone deposits, maybe not. Don't be afraid to go out with the Meditation Gardens. Zizu's Legacy, as well as Chinese, do build structures pretty quickly. So you can send out 1 or 2 villagers off in the middle of the map to deploy out good Meditation Gardens. This one's adequate. Nothing spectacular, I would say. In theory, I don't think the Meditation Gardens works with deer. If he deployed it right here, he probably could have got 2 stone deposits, 2 gold deposits. Stone and gold and wood. Maybe that was a decent spot. I don't know. But right there, perhaps get like a whole bunch of wood. Dragon Tower now being deployed on the field, which will give him rebate upon deployment. Looks like it's providing 36, 16, 25. I don't think that's fully ramped up, unless that was nerfed in the recent patch, because I think it doesn't look like it's going higher than 25. I think it was sort of due for a nerf. I don't know the exact patch notes for everything. Because before in the Meditation Gardens just provide a large amount of value pretty easily. Yeah, it looks like it's got scaled down. That's up gold a little bit slow, everything a little bit slower. It looks like 30%, not 33%, but like 17% less. There's some rescaling there, so no longer provides more than Monster Quarry, looks like. Secondary town started not built. Of course, it has no extra arrows. Gilded Horsemen try to go for a bit of a raid. The primary town center is here, so you will not be able to torch it down, but even just being near it will reduce his income. Second Gilded Horseman now deployed on the field. Got a barracks now deployed on the field, which also can a bit of a rebate with a free spearman. Going for more spearmen. Very nice. He's going to counter his opponent's horseman. He does find up an angle there to torch down the Meditation Gardens. It will take a bit of time, however. Gotta keep the Gilded Horseman alive, taking some stabs here. Granted, these are just regular spearmen, not hardened spearmen, so they're doing a little less bonus damage. Their bonus damage gets up to 20 when they get upgraded, as well as HP-based damage. Right now they're doing 24 damage rather than 28 damage. We do now have the hardened spearman research in the way. He's gone for 3 spearmen, 1 Zuchnu, which is probably from the archer range in the Zhangen Tower. And now with the blacksmith being pulled him out. Oh, looks like he did kill off a deer. Got interrupted. Looks like there's not enough space there to put in the middle of all the deer. Looking at both deer deposits, very nice. He does have 8 or 7 villagers there, which is enough. 8 is the maximum you want to put on boar. 5 is usually the minimum you want to go around with because you always can build an outpost. And now the deer will be cleaned on up. The spearman there, the Chinese player looks like being a bit more economical. Got only the 2 gilded horsemen for the Order Dragon player, and now he's starting to advance his way forward. He's going for some range damage. He doesn't have any ranged units in the field. It's probably better to go for range armor than range damage at this moment. It will, of course, improve his defensive structures, but the range damage right now is not useful. Maybe I'm going to transition to some gilded archers in the near future. 3 archer ranges, 1 barracks. The deer do get spooked. Should see this force there. He should see the build up. Now I got the range armor research on the way for the Order of the Dragon. Down here, like he's just collecting up some wood. Could stand to get another lumber camp. Got 3 archer ranges here, so here comes the build of archers to make use of that range damage increase. The meditation gardens was not disturbed. We do have now a granary going on up. He's going to eye the collection of berries. Chinese player just has a nice, decent, small defense force. Nothing to be aggressive with at the moment. The Order is doing a good job of keeping his opponent crowded in space, which also keeps his deer collection upgrade going. You could ask the sheep to head on home. Or he can task them to go into the home of people's stomachs. That's a good possibility. Once he does have an outpost here. Once he gets the deer cleaned on up, he could kill off the boar and start cleaning him up. 2 more gilded horsemen here. Chinese player, of course, does have 2 town centers, so he's maintaining good villager production. He has Song Dynasty spells, so there's 2.5 town centers production. And remember as well, Order of the Dragon's villagers are much more expensive and take longer to produce, so just add 25% this and you get roughly this proper amount, which should be plus. Got these crossbows pushed way forward. Villagers taking some hits, playing Ring Around the Rosie. Just add 8 villagers this, and you have, it's about 40 to 53, so he's a little bit behind at the moment. And these villagers should just try to run home at this point in time. This outpost can defend itself versus these Zunchnews. And that's one reason why the Russa's wooden fortresses are so nice when it comes to this sort of thing. Because they can fit all 8 villagers on the inside. Shaolin Monastery and the Reganese Cathedral being blown on the field. Shaolin Monastery would give you access to Shaolin monks. A relatively entirely food-based monk with good combat statistics. Reganese Cathedral, of course, give you plus 100% gold income from relics. And he really did power build that. Not only does he have faster building, he just built it with 19 villagers. He looks like Red's going to eye for the relic game. So he's not getting Shaolin monks on the build queue at the moment. Going for veteran Zunchnu and veteran spearman. Oh, and that one very wounded villager there does go down. A little bit of oversight there. And Pumbaa will go down. Got some idle villagers over here. Right, is the cathedral still being built? Where are the relics located at? We got one center left, one more center left, one to the right, one to another right, and the last one is just literally way down the bottom. I don't know if Yellow has even scouted this one out. Yellow has not seen that relic there, even though it's very, very safe for him. Horseman pushes my way forward, may find himself a villager, did not hit the villagers. Engineers push way forward, they don't have any range damage increase. So these gilded horsemen do have 3 range armor. He could eye for not only the veteran horsemen, but also more range armor. He can potentially take 1 damage per bolt from the engineers right now. Gilded archers need to start focusing down those spearmen. Does get some good damage on the horsemen. He is eyeing for a round of lancers. That horseman came from this Zhangan tower. Has a bit of rebate. Those good archers do take a large amount of free damage there. Village does go down, which does put his opponent in pop cap, which is important. Good archers being microed around. Horsemen trying to charge way forward. Didn't like how close the spearmen were, but doing a good job of picking off those spearmen. Most of these queued up the orders. That one spearman will get some free shot there. He is at pop cap, which is a bit of an oversight. He's not putting more villagers. Immediate pop cap once again. Oh yeah, that guy dying must have freed up population space. He has 2,000 wood at the moment, which is a little too much wood. Might as well get a handful of housing. You can also eye for siege engineers to get out some battering rams. Or still has 800 food remaining. The Chinese player is not expanding out the map to claim the resources on the field. It's not any real good angle for these horsemen to raid. There is a good possibility he can hit over here. Only one single outpost here. The town center is a little bit of distance. Oh, there's a good number of idle villagers there. That could be a large number of dead villagers. Oh yeah, the village can also store villagers, but can't defend itself. I'm gonna try to crack it open to get the crack open the hard exterior to get a nice, soft, juicy interior. The torches will, of course, set the village ablaze to pre-cook his meal. And the spearmen do get a good ball there. Going to take opportunity to take out some villagers here. Very good. Scout even getting the mix of everything. They started falling back there. Those are the horses going to be running away. Or I could just leave his spearman behind. He is not properly paying attention, so his gilded horseman takes quite a bit of damage there. You take time to send the horseman back home and just micro the gilded archers. They're probably not going to escape on out of there. No, there is a pop. He is going to take the opportunity to get a flank on. Gilded archers getting some decent damage there. And it looks like the archers are still queued up to hit the spearmen, and they are queued up for a move order. Gilded horsemen do go down. Last of the boar have just been claimed. Relic number 3 being claimed. Got more gilded archers on the build queue. Got a round of barracks being pulled on out. We do now have the scaled armor there, which will really help out as archers engage those Zunchnoos. His opponent now going for some blacksmith research. Melee blacksmith research is probably the blacksmith research you want to go for last. Melee armor tends to be a bit better since the melee units tend to be the front line, supposed to be meat shields for your range units. Range armor and damage are always going to be useful in most situations. The prelates there are gathering for a meeting. There's right now 3 relics claim. Red has, of course, got the Shaolin monster. Has not built a single Shaolin monk. They're 200 food with good damage. Number of knights or lancers now pulled on out. Handful of farms there, not enough wood at the moment. It's a little bit exposed. I would have probably avoided trying to build a set of farms there. Or I could have migrated down to a berry bush, start collecting the berry bushes. While berry bushes do collect up slower than farms, so of course they are free. And thus, if you don't have a whole lot of wood at the moment, or transition to mass farms, you could decide to just clean up the berries. Since some food is better than no food. Handful of archers pushing way forward. A number of man-at-arms here, and a handful of prelates behind them as well. Captain the Sacred Sites could be very useful. There's a massive army here. There's a good number of crossbows in the field as well. Let's get some of the horsemen. Man-at-arms engaging. Archers need to focus on those crossbows. Crossbows on the back. They do have a little bit more range than the Zunchnoos, so they're naturally in the back. And thus they are posed a threat. You should probably take those out before the Zunchnoos because they pose a larger threat to your man-at-arms. Man-at-arms, straight forward, got another Palace Guard on the front line as well. Palace Guards do not have they have 1 less armor. So they take a bit more damage from the Gilded Archers. Prelates now to heal up these man-at-arms there while these Gilded Archers are taking some damage. A good number of lancers in the streets as well to come in for a big charge. Yellow looks like he will lose his horse here. Yeah, got the Palace of Swabby going up. That will allow them to fabricate villagers. Has a good number of barracks for production queues. Does have quite a bit of food and gold, so going for another round of man-at-arms would probably be good. One's just going for mass lancer, so Gilded Spearmen would be probably pretty good as well. Still a handful of idle villagers on the field. 2 here, 3 there. And it looks like there's another one here. And that's a prelate there. More farms, very nice. Also playing the sheep. And now these lancers do find this outpost. It will be cracked open. There's a good number of lancers here. The villager's going to take time to run away. His opponent's not paying attention, so that's very good. Yep, just head down here to these berries. Probably won't be half bad, but that is also been a path of movement. You may not have this area scouted out because last time I checked, you didn't have this area scouted out with the relic or the relic. And it's going to take time to clean up the lumber camp. He does need some more wood. He has quite a bit of gold, so he can get out some elite research as well as the university research. He does not have enough wood for university, however. And there's a very good number of Lancers field. He is starting to go for some Gilded Spearmen, but they are only Gilded Spearmen, not even Hardened Spearmen. So take a bit of time to get that researched on up. Right now, Red's being a little bit idle. Elite man-at-arm research on the way, as well as some hardened spearmen and heavy torches. He still needs to get out some. There's a good number of lancers here. He needs to get out the hardened spearmen research. He does support the spell of Suavia, so he can redeploy his villagers no problem. He's still behind in villager numbers, however, so can't be losing too many. He has a number of crossbows on the field, gilded crossbows. Spearmen being brought on back. They are hardened spearmen at the moment. He does have a nice urbanized environment here to fight with. Red's having trouble pushing way forward. Crossbows get some good work. They're starting to get collapsed on him from all angles. Spearman coming for a flank. He's going to trap a large number of his opponent's horses. He's got the Townsend now engaging gilded horsemen trying to pursue those forces. And thanks to the urbanized environment, he was able to get quite a bit of good damage onto those lancers. We do not have the Temple of the Sun now being researched, or not researched, deployed right here, which will give him a handful of configurable bonuses. Improved speed's a good general one. Damage, range damage is not bad. Gunpowder range wouldn't be half bad, as well as regeneration is good in between combats. You gotta make sure you micro it like a fire pit in H3. Gilded archers and crossbows from straightforward, getting some mixed damage. Got now a clock tower and nest of bees. Or no, that's just a regular nest of bees. He didn't actually build that normal clock tower, did he? Wait, no, that's Zizu's legacy, not Chinese. I'm getting the two mixed up. Of course he can't build a clock tower and nest of bees. He doesn't have access to the astronomical clock tower. He has but one Shaman monk. Yellow does have 19 idle villagers, to make that 12. Good number of them are right here. He has plenty of food right now, so probably a good idea to go for a round of farmers. Good number of lancers pushing along the flank. He does have, of course, some walls here to stall them out. Wolf getting some bites there. We do not have the palisade wall, taking some damage. This cathedral does have quite a bit of gold. Lancers charging way forward. Get some great hits there on some of those villagers. Crossbows push way forward. Does lose some more of these villagers. Good number of those villagers are going down. Over here, got still a bit of a build-up. A good number of spearmen here. Right now they're just veteran spearmen, not elite spearmen. Going for more elite man-at-arms. May want to try to save up for elite army tactics. There's a bit of food and wood, so going for more archers wouldn't be half bad, as well as more spearmen. We got the spyglass research, improving the radius range of the sight range of scouts. Spearmen now charging the way forward. Got a good number of lancers here, in which spearmen would do some great work. Excuse me. Right now he does have Divine Charge activated, giving him plus 20.0% damage. Now he's going to charge his way forward. Spearman will do some good damage against these Lancers. Got the SBs now engaging. Gilded Spearman should be able to deal with those Lancers no problem. Gilded Crossbows do take out a deer there. Looks like almost all the Lancers are down, but most Spearmen have gone down as well. Crossbows are getting the rest of the Lancers. If he goes to the Siege Bolt technology, he will get plus 20 damage versus Siege. So he can do 7 damage per shot against Nest of Bees, which is still, in my opinion, not that great. Does hit all the Lancers. Overall, seems like pretty cost-effective engagement there for yellow. The value killed is probably incorrect. It's hard to tell when it comes to versus Order of the Dragon. The gold being claimed up here. There's a force of 12 here versus a force of 19. While these units are gilded, it may have a bit of trouble. Got 2 Mangonels on field. That should be very useful. Men-Arms, elite men-Arms retreating down the center of the map. Got some trebuchets here. Trebuchets fired. Of course, they can't do much there. Got a number of Nest of Bees. Men-Arms charging his way forward. Oh, we got a number of crossbows and Zinchnews. The elite and Lancers now pulled on the field. Does have plus 20% damage on the Lancers. Does take out one of the Nest of Bees. The other one's trying to be pursued. Needs to focus on this wounded one. It does take out that wounded Nest of Bee there. Gilded Man-Arms falling back. Maybe trying to hit those trebuchets. Able to connect. Maybe not with them. I've got a good number of Spearmen charging the way forward as well. Able to pick up those small forces. Reds right now not really remaxing. He doesn't have a lot of gold at the moment. He can't deploy archers because Caesar's Legacy does not have access to archers. Guy for some Spearmen and Horsemen interim, but he may not have those even veteran. Villagers now getting a little bit hit there. Red needs to collect up more gold on the map. Spearman push way forward, does take out that Nest of Bees. Yellow's now counter-attacking. Melee forces engaging the trebuchets. Going to quickly take them out. Got a pair of Mangonels here. Mangonels do a little bit of bonus damage to structures, and apparently very good versus villagers. Get some more damage down the villagers. These villagers will go down. He may torch down one of the Mangonels. No, he does not torch down Mangonel. Mangonels do soft counter buildings. They actually do soft counter keeps as well, so they have more ranged keeps. Keeps have a range of 8, and these have a range of 9. Granted, Spring Gold emplacements do have a range of 9 as well. Lancer's not getting picked off by the Spearmen. There's the sword of the Man-at-Arms. Who has an army of 2 on the field, trying to go for more elite Lancers. Right now, oh, there's also some Lance connects mixed on in as well. Good eye for Siege Engineers to quickly pull out some battering rams, help him clean through his opponent's base. Oh, he's now seeing the skull deposit there, but Yellow is cracking his way through. Now he can push his way through. And Red does back of the game now. This is Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.